Pick up the blitz. Flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a three from the win. Bounce. They go. Pick up the big win. They go.
You're muted.
There we go. Good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. Live on YouTube. I'm John. Mark, Nick, they're on the way. It was a Tuesday, so it's a Cody Tuesday. The one and only Cody. He's in the building, ballers and briefs, on a Tuesday to talk some football with us and some college football and other things. Welcome back to the show, Cody.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, as always. Appreciate everybody pulling up to the stream. We love you all, and look forward to talking.
Yeah, you got some football talk. Cody, did you freeze? Oh, that Cody froze. Cody's internet fixed. So we put him backstage right quick. But yeah, Cody is his camera froze, so he'll be back. Cody will be back with us momentarily. But yeah, live on YouTube right now. Hit those. There we go. There we go. All right, now.
I don't know what happened. It's deciding to work and not work. I don't know why.
The Russians are crashing the show. So we're live on YouTube, X. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for Sports4U. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. You can scan this nice QR code right here to subscribe to Sports4U or to subscribe to Culture Flash Network. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to Ballers and Briefs on YouTube as well. Follow them on social media as well. Shout out my man Robert Wilkins in the house. Noodle, what's good? So a lot to talk about today, obviously on Tuesday, as our admins are taking care of or holding down the fort for us. So we got a couple of NBA notes to talk about. Definitely got a lot to talk about on the football side. Lots to talk about on the football side. I want to get to a couple of NBA notes real quick. Lakers are about to tip off in about 20 minutes, and it will be the season debut of one LeBron Raymond James. LeBron James will make his season debut tonight after missing almost the first month of the season, battling sciatica. Year 23 for the King, as the Lakers have been red hot lately with Luka and Austin Reeves carrying a lot of the work while LeBron has been recovering. They're also getting back Gabe Vincent tonight. They didn't have Rui Hachimura or Marcus Smart on Saturday when they beat Milwaukee in Milwaukee. But I'm going to focus on Bron now. 23 years we've been watching this dude. Another season. This dude's going to play 23 years.
He's been playing ball as long as flip phone's been around.
Exactly. And now he's ready to bring that up because what's the infamous picture we always see him? Oh, relax, Nessa. That's not
WWE with that old ass LG or Samsung flip phone with him taking a picture when we used to have to take pictures like this.
Yeah, he was taking the picture, trying to take the picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin with that old ass flip phone. God, times, boy, times have come. They're hating on Cody. They don't want Cody to be great right now. This stinks. Let's see. Backstage. This stinks. Yeah, I want to see how this works. So the Lakers have been playing well with him out, and I know he's a chameleon. He can pretty much adapt to anything. So I expect for LeBron James to be ready to go and ready to take this thing ready to help the Lakers try to take it to the next level. I don't know if we're championship ready.
What's up, Nessa?
I don't know if we're championship ready because obviously OKC is a juggernaut. I'm not even going to deny that. But man, I'd love to see how we compete I'd love to see how we can compete.
I'm gonna log off. I'll come right back, John.
Okay.
Give me shit.
Okay, go ahead. All right, Cody's gonna be right back. But I'd love to see how the Lakers will be able to compete against the top teams in the West, like the OKCs, like the Denvers, like obviously the Rockets. They're a new team in there. Y'all asked for it. Like the OKCs and the Denvers. Obviously, Houston with KD, they are going to be obviously the top of the West. I think that's where the West goes from there. And obviously, I think the rest of the West is up in the air. Obviously, we got some other news in the NBA yesterday. It stinks because obviously you hate injuries to happen. But we got the news yesterday. Victor Wembanyama has been diagnosed with a left calf strain. He's going to be out a few weeks. So anytime you hear the term calf strain, the first thing you think about is an Achilles. And you're hoping that's not the case with Wemby and that he can get healthy and be back because he is on a monster tear. He's on a monster tear. I think he's definitely going to be the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year. But I think the real question is, can he pull off a Giannis and MJ and Akeem and be Defensive Player of the Year and MVP? Because right now this dude has been pretty much on fire all year. He's in the top 15 in scoring. I think he's number 2. He's number 2 in rebounds per game, 1 in blocks. So that pretty much solidifies where he's going to be at when it comes to the whole conversation about MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Nobody is effing with Wemby. And look, I wish AD would have been able to get one of those, but unfortunately it's just not happening. All right, we got Cody back. Cody, I was talking about this, just sad news we got yesterday. Wemby's going to be on the shelf for a few weeks with that calf strain. And also, when you hear calf strain, the first thing everybody thinks about is Achilles. So we think about that's what happened with Dame Lillard. That's what happened with Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Halliburton. Obviously, players here. Obviously, Kevin Durant. You hear players having sore calf strains. I think they're going to do their best to keep him monitored because obviously there's no rush to bring him back right now. He's probably right now a front runner for MVP. He's definitely the front runner. He's one of the front runners for MVP. He's definitely a front runner for Defensive Player of the Year. But man, I hate to see this. And obviously he's out in your area of Texas. Obviously here in Houston, but he's in San Antonio. But obviously everyone enjoys watching this dude play.
I mean, I you know me, I'm not the biggest NBA fan. I'm go out here on a limb and say and admit to that. But when I can see a dude like Wemby move the way he does, play the way he does, his mid-range game is not bad at all. It's actually better than what I expected. Like, I mean, obviously my favorite player of all time was Michael Jordan. I mean, I think that was just kind of a given. But my second favorite player of all time, I would say like 1B to me. Like if like Jordan's 199% of my being was always a Kevin Garnett fan. And so Wemby, I see he's not a dog like KG was, but he still has a lot of type stuff. And I think that the longer Wemby plays, the more weight he puts on his body and the more, you know what I mean? He can kind of develop some of those traits that KG had. But like, I hope nothing but the best for the dude. Like I really do. And I hope it works out for him. But as we know, guys that are that damn tall, it just never works out in the long run. And that sucks. I mean, obviously I'm a Houston fan. So I saw Yao Ming and thought Yao Ming was going to just dominate the league for decades. And the poor guy's legs just gave out on him, So I hope for Wemby's sake that he can stay, he can right the ship and this doesn't turn into something worse than what it is. And then we're not constantly saying, okay, well, he can't stay on the court because his legs is bad. So Rest up, Wimby, and we'll wait to see you back because I love seeing your ass dominate Draymond Green like he did. So, yeah, that's exactly Ralph Sampson. Exactly. There's a old school Rocket right there. Bust because of his legs. What's up, Mark?
Cody, what up with it?
Are we allowed to be friends this week, or can we not be? We can be going back to be friends again after the fourth quarter on Thursday.
Yeah, we're going back to the friends on no, we cool. You not like you a Dolphins fan.
Oh no.
I don't have no beef with the Texans, so
What the heck is this?
we good. What happened?
Oh no, who are you? Oh, the heck!
That's Nicholas.
That's Nate, man.
Why you in the dark, dude? What are you trying to be?
Hey man, I'm over here driving. That's why.
John said, "Who you?"
I was like, "Who the fuck is that? What are you asking me? I don't know. I can't even see him."
I was like,
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The past like 45 seconds of audio that y'all just said was absolutely crazy.
Huh?
Like, it was just getting crazier and crazier by the second. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
That's crazy. Let's be in the car. I'm in the car.
It's like in front and back and back and front. What's up, JoJo?
Goes on the building. Nick, we were just talking about what was your thoughts hearing the news about Wimby?
Oh man, it sucks because guys that's all. The leg injuries and stuff like that, they're like a big thing for them. So it's like, it sucks to see that happen to them. We've seen so many great, like, tall guys at the NBA that, their careers get cut short. Like, like they say, Ralph Sampson, Yao Ming, Bill Walton, we've seen it all too many times. It just sucks because, he's a very good player. He should, he's on his way to being the best player in the league. He just needs a couple more years. And, stuff like this, man, it just sucks. But hopefully, he's young. He can get past these injuries or whatever. It's not like his season ending like how his injury was last year or whatever. But, he's gonna sit down for a little bit. But don't rush him back because this type of injury, as we've said before, is the next stage is that torn Achilles, and then your career is really altered at that point. So, just take his time. Don't try to go all in one season. This guy is going to be your franchise player for maybe 15 to 20 years later down the line. So, let's be smart about this. Don't rush anything. You still got other good players on the team. So it's somebody to step up in his presence. It's a good thing that they got De'Aaron Fox coming back. Well, he's back already. So, that's good. So, he can keep the momentum going until Wimby comes back. And, he's like I said, he's not done for the season. So, he'll be all right, man. It just sucks.
I mean, they are in the same division with with my Rockets. So, I mean, but the bottom three in that division, Memphis, Dallas, and New Orleans, are the doldrums. So I agree totally. They don't need to rush him back. Like they can recover from this if they go on if they lose 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 games or whatever, because the rest of the division is just ass besides the Rockets and the Spurs. So
that is it. That's all it is.
Then the other news I wanted to talk about, saw that Giannis, the Spurs, injuries didn't get better from the Spurs. Stephon Castle's going to miss a week with a hamstring strain. Just saw Giannis is going to miss about a week or 2 with a groin strain. Obviously, Jalen Brunson's been dealing with the ankle injury. He might be back tomorrow. But the King is back tonight. Year 23 of one LeBron Raymond James. Year 23. Mm-hmm. LeBron James is taking the floor for the 23rd season. Mm-hmm. How does he keep
longevity doesn't matter for LeBron.
It really don't. But he's going to pass probably, I think he passes Vince Carter for most seasons played in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what are we expecting? Wait.
Vince Carter played 3 years.
I'm not saying he played 23 or 22 years.
Is he number 1 or 2 in scoring?
No.
So the all-time scoring is not longevity. Got it.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
They're tied right now. Yeah, so tied at 22.
Uh-oh.
yeah, this has been LeBron's.
Don't hit him with facts, dog.
I mean, okay, let's just be honest. I did say I'm a Kevin Garnett fan, so he played 21 seasons and Dirk played 21 seasons. So there you go. So, I mean,
yeah,
those are two of my favorite players of all time. They're KG and Dirk. So, yeah, so that and then Kobe, God rest his soul, played 20. So I 3 seasons, and I would say probably the 3 that he's played more than those other guys. Has he played them all? Has he played all 82 games? Hell no. Has he played 246 games out of those 3? Hell no. Hell no. Maybe 100 of them. So I don't know. It's great. I wish I could be a professional. I could have been a professional athlete for 23 straight years or 23 years. I would love to have done that. But does that equate to greatness? It's just if you've been around for a long time.
no, it doesn't. You gotta be good.
I'm not being a LeBron hater, and I hope everybody's like, oh,
no.
LeBron hater.
You're proving a point, Cody. You like the amount of years that you played doesn't equate to that. I mean, look at Robert Parrish. He played for did he play for 20 years too?
What the heck
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, 20 seasons. I mean, Kevin Willis. We know Kevin Willis, dude, played for 20 seasons, played for the Hawks and the Spurs, and
that's what I'm saying.
So,
hey, you know what I don't like, Cody? I don't like how everybody they pray. I'll give you a prime example. Al Horford gets praised for his longevity, but LeBron gets hated on for his. It's just crazy.
Selective. It's all selective. Because not everyone hates
on
LeBron.
No doubt about it.
It's all selective. Because not everybody hates on LeBron. And I don't think nobody knows. I mean, you have to be the real diehard fan to know that Al Horford's playing with the Warriors. But,
yeah, I think
the fact that he's back tonight, the Lakers are 10-4, they're 4th in the West.
What up,
I
Sam?
want to see how this, because he's always been on how to be a chameleon and makes us adjust to what the situation is. But this is different. This is going to be interesting to see because he's never been out the start of a season. He's never been out the start of a season. He's always, if he needed some time off due to injury, he always waited probably maybe within the first 20 games, but he's missed the first 14. So,
I mean, I'm no shade. No shade towards LeBron. Like, no shade. Like, when he first came out of high school, I thought, oh, shit. Like, I'm going to be a big LeBron fan. Like, I even played, I was in, like, the 9th grade, I think. I even played basketball, and I wore the damn headband just like him. I look like fucking Alex Caruso's ass out here with a fucking headband on, bro.
Oh, no. You didn't have a Caruso hairline, did you?
No, I don't have, but I had Alex Caruso or Max McClung maybe, because Max McClung wears a hairband, and I had his hairdo. So, and then the headband and shit. So I was out here like trying to be LeBron. I actually had LeBron sneakers, and then he's the first guy that got me wearing like the rubber bands. He was wearing them in the league at the time. So yeah, I thought it was cool. I always loved LeBron. I liked it when he went to Miami, but then I guess maybe over the years, I just kind of soured on LeBron. Maybe it's the LeBron fans. I don't know, the fanboys. That's kind of what threw me off. But the whole argument that he was better than Jordan is where I soured. And that's just to each his own. So that's where I soured myself, I think, on the whole LeBron thing. So it's great that he's around. I give it to him, but it is what it is, So
absolutely.
I mean, that old guy that says "get off my lawn" and I'll just die that Jordan was better, and no matter what LeBron does, I'll just say that Jordan was better just for the rest of my life, just because that's just oh well.
All right, let's go on to.
Hey, so there's nothing wrong with that. I got Jordan as a go too.
Me too.
Is this? I actually really like LeBron, but I think I'm one of the few people who got Jordan as a GOAT, but also really like LeBron.
Like I said, I don't dislike him. But I don't think I like LeBron the player. I don't like LeBron the brand, if that makes it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could take his game and just separate it from him and just be like, okay, yes, I respect your game, and that's all I have to worry about. But I just think if I could separate the two, and it's not possible, so I have to just pick and choose. I have to just not like him, I guess. Not, and like I said, it's like don't dislike him as a person. That's just as a basketball player, I guess.
All right. Let's go ahead and get to some football.
Bella's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shut the hell up, honky ass white boy with the beard.
Ain't nobody said that. Nobody better not said that shit.
Yeah, right, for real. So let's get to some football, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Nick will be back with us. He's on his way here. He'll be here in a little bit. But yeah, so let's keep an eye. We hope Wemby speedy recovery. So let's get back to the shenanigans. So college football playoff rankings dropped about 90 minutes ago, gentlemen. And let's go ahead and look at how the rankings look right now. Obviously, Ohio State is still number one. Then you got Indiana 2, Texas A&M 3, Mark and Cody's Georgia Bulldogs is 4. You got obviously Nessa's Texas A&M Aggies. Let me be respectful. Texas Tech 5, Ole Miss 6, Oregon 7, Oklahoma 8, Notre Dame 9, Alabama 10, BYU and Utah round out the top 12. But here's the kicker. JoJo's Miami Hurricanes are number 13. Keep an eye on them. You see Nick's USC Trojans are 15. Keep an eye on them. My Tennessee Vols, of course, they have no shot now. But they're number 20. They end the season 20. And keep an eye right here. Tulane number 24. So let me explain what we finna. Let's look at the bracket of how if the playoff was to start today. So this is how the potential bracket will look, Cody, Mark, and ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and move that banner off the screen right quick. Ohio State, Indiana, Nessa's Aggies, and Mark and Cody's Bulldogs would get the buys right now in the college football playoff. Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Oregon, Oklahoma will all host a playoff game. Then you have Notre Dame at 9, Alabama 10, and then here's where it gets tricky. Utah and BYU be the first two out. Because you know why? Because two teams have won their conference, are leaving their conference right now. And that is Miami, who's ranked number 13. So they can't go no higher than 11 or 12. And Tulane right now, who's a group of 5, they get an at-large bid. They would be, even though they're number 24 in the rankings, they're number 12. They would be number 12 in the playoffs. So if the playoffs started today, Alabama, Indiana, A&M, Georgia will get the buys. We get Texas Tech versus Tulane, Notre Dame versus Oklahoma, the U versus Ole Miss, and Alabama versus Oregon. Gentlemen, what you think?
Too early for me to give it there.
I agree. We still got 2 more weeks left in the season. We still got a week.
Well, I'm gonna say that no matter, you might as well just go ahead and pencil in Notre Dame because the voters are going to put those fuckers in no matter what. At this point, that is the only lock in this whole fucking thing. They are not going to be any lower than 10. You can just go ahead and say that I said that this week, that Notre Dame is going to be no lower than 10, just because they're going to put them in, because they're going to win the next 2 games and they're going to be there. And because they play like fucking Syracuse and somebody else in the ACC, and they're going to blow them out. So
Duke or somebody.
So that it is what it is. I feel like Oregon is where they need to be because they only have 1 loss. Bama has 2 losses. Oklahoma has 2 losses. So I feel like the SEC. I was watching the Pat McAfee show today, and I like the Tone Diggs. I like the Tone Diggs version of this a little bit better, where they had Bama and Oklahoma at 8 and 9, and Notre Dame was at 10 playing Oregon. I liked that one a little better, but at this point, who cares? I do have obviously everybody knows I'm a Georgia fan like Mark, but that Texas Tech, I've become like a pseudo Texas Tech fan because my daughter goes to school. Her school is Texas, like her private school is through Texas Tech. So I have a soft spot in there because she sees Texas Tech on the TV all the time. She's like, Dad, it's my school. So I wouldn't be mad if they got in at 5. So, but yeah, Tulane, congratulations, you're going to get murdered in Lubbock. So, and it is what it is.
Like I said, man, I think it's early, man. We got 2 more weeks. Only thing I'm really concerned about is that Notre Dame, Miami. I think it'll come down to those 2. And I'm with Cody. I think there's a big Notre Dame in moneymaker.
Well, I think here's the thing. There's a possible. I think both of them are going to get in because I think whoever wins the ACC, I think we got to keep an eye right now on what happens with Georgia Tech, Virginia.
Well, we play Georgia Tech,
so Georgia Tech, Virginia, or Miami would represent the ACC. We got Nick back in the house. Nick, this is the rankings right now. Your boys are number 15. Y'all got a big game Saturday. How are you feeling about SC's chances of trying to crack the top 12?
Yep.
That's it. Just yep. Just it.
I think he froze.
Oh, there you go. You there, Nick?
Well, there you go again. What happened?
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on SC trying to crack the top 12? Obviously, I got Oregon Saturday. I think he might have froze just now. I don't know if I intended.
Yeah, Nick Freeze is freezing. Jeez.
I'm still. It's because where I'm at. It's nasty over here. Pause.
You don't fit?
Yo, you good? Yo, you all right? Yeah, saying Nick Free. Yeah, Nick.
So it's in Eugene.
Yeah, it's in Eugene. Game day is going to be there Saturday.
Yeah, that's wild.
But yeah, that's really the one other game. I think Oklahoma plays Missouri. That's really the other only like real ranked matchup. Yes. We got a new city edition for it. They got
Missouri and Oklahoma. Dude, why the fuck I hate this. I really do, Mark. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want why the fuck we're playing Charlotte this fucking late. Like, we're gonna go to sleep and then play Georgia Tech's ass in 2 weeks. And why couldn't we get somebody like Kentucky this week? At least it's an SEC game. Fucking the University of Charlotte 49ers.
Yeah, like, I hate this game.
We're 43.5 point favorites. And it's a 52.5 point over under. So that means 52. We are 52.5. Yeah. So that means we are 43 points. I mean, like, so that means that Charlotte shouldn't score more than 9. That's wild. I don't know. That shit's annoying to me. Like, I don't feel like we shouldn't be able to schedule shit like this late.
Nick, how you feeling about SC versus Oregon?
Man, this is a must-win game. You know, if we want to if we want to convince the voters or the whoever's in charge that we deserve to be in the playoffs, we got to win this game. You know, we have to establish ourselves as being no worse than the third best team in the Big Ten, or at least third or fourth. Like, we should be. That's around the range that I said we should be in by the time the season's over with, anyways. And so far, that's how it's going to be looking. So, in my opinion, that's a big step forward. We've lost a couple of games that I think we honestly should have won or could have won if it wasn't like some goofy shit that was going on. If Mayava didn't forget that he played quarterback against Notre Dame, who knows what happened in that game. But you know, this is a game where we need to beat Oregon because Oregon's going to have everybody's going to be for Oregon to join because, you know, Oregon's that damn good. So if we can beat them, or if we do lose, we can't lose bad. You know, losing is going to hurt us a lot because we have to depend a lot upon everybody else. Because we're already in a predicament where I hate to say this, but we need Notre Dame to win, like win out, to make that loss against them look better for us as far as strength of schedule. So, you know, speaking of strength of schedule, we'll talk about that probably later. But yeah, we need to win this game. Even outside of that, you know, you got to have some pride. Like this is your old Pac-10 opponent. Like, you know, have some pride in this game. Lincoln Riley, you need to have pride in games like these, and not the other one, but this one.
All right. I'm gonna ask you this, and then we're gonna head over to the NFL.
Trojan pride is crazy.
Because Cody was talking about it. How do you feel about Notre Dame getting in the playoff, Nick?
See, here's the thing. I hate having to talk about this because I sound like a hater. Because I don't like Notre Dame at all, and I'm very vocal about it. But it's something that's with the system that I don't like. Because it doesn't make sense to me. You know, I understand that Notre Dame's other loss is against an undefeated team. And I do understand that Miami's 2 losses were against teams that they were double-digit favorites in. That looks very bad. But it's like one team is getting rewarded more for their loss against compared to the team getting rewarded for the win in the same instance. Because it's like they finished with the same record, and it's like the tiebreaker should go to the team that won. But it's not going to happen like that. And I don't understand that at all. Like it doesn't make any logical sense, none whatsoever.
Hey Nick, we seen this a couple years ago, dog. They go off of who they think will be playing the best going into the playoffs. Remember when Florida State was undefeated, but they lost their quarterback, and because of that, they kept them out.
Yeah, Travers. Yeah,
that was some bullshit because they could have went on a Cinderella run. But you know something? Not to cut you off, Mark. You remember when they didn't do that shit to Ohio State? When Ohio State lost all their fucking quarterbacks in 1 year and was using their fucking 4th string quarterback in the to win games, they weren't hurting them in the ranking for anything. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just the system is crazy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know recently they go off, you know, what team, and then we know that when Miami beat Notre Dame, that's not the same Notre Dame team that's playing now. Mm-hmm. And that's not the same Miami team. So right. I think that's the reason why you might see Notre Dame get in. I agree with you. The head-to-head victory should count.
Yeah, but it should. That's crazy.
It'd be.
Yeah, to say head-to-head is crazy.
Wait, John, chill out.
I mean, Miami has a trap game in their own this weekend. It's in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech. And shout out to James Franklin for getting a job.
Hell yeah.
Let's go there right quick.
James Franklin going to be in the building in Blacksburg this weekend. And that fucking Hokies team could knock off Miami. And then we could just be done with that conversation.
Yeah, conversation's over if they lose that game. Conversation's over with.
Yeah, let's go there. That breaking news that broke yesterday. James Franklin didn't have to wait too long to become a head coach again.
Which we called it.
And he is now going to be the head coach at Virginia Tech. Probably moves into the ranking one of the top coaches in the ACC now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No doubt about it.
We figure out Mike Norvell's going to be gone and at Florida State. We're not even going to mention that coach in North Carolina right now.
Who?
And I'm not talking Roy, and I'm not talking the basketball coach.
He should get fired too. Him with his white.
Hey, Mark, you need to chill out, fam.
That's what he said.
I know, but you need to chill.
Obviously, Clemson had a down year. Georgia Tech's had a good year. Virginia's having an okay year. Shout out to all those MVPs. But James Franklin now being in the ACC, obviously this gives him a refresh in Virginia Tech. obviously after everything that went down at Penn State, look, I seen him I went against him, Nick and Cody. Look, we went against him in Vanderbilt when he was coaching Vanderbilt, and he was a solid coach there. Penn State's not an easy job. It's not an easy place to coach, deal with people, and all that other stuff. He's going to have a new aspect on life coaching at Virginia Tech. Yeah, it's a football school, but they're not going to crucify him after every loss.
I mean, because they had Beamer there for what, like 30 years?
Yep.
And then they had the coach that they just fired, since that's the only coach they've had since Beamer. And then now James Franklin could be Beamer next. Like, he could settle in there in Blacksburg, and that team just be mid for the next. He has a Penn State type run at Virginia Tech, and that school will love him for a decade or two.
Oh shit! Lakers lose 11-2.
I mean, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that until right now.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna look. I'm rooting for him. Obviously, he could have easily stayed home and collected that check, but he obviously wants to coach, and he's a coach. And once that's in your blood, you don't want to do anything else but coach. So yeah, want to wish James Franklin good luck as he heads to Virginia Tech.
I mean, I think Bruce Arians had a big deal to do with that.
I can see that. Obviously,
he was on that committee to hire the coach, and I think that had a lot to do with it. And I felt like that because he talked a lot about him during that time after he got fired.
Right.
He was like, he shouldn't have got fired, and now it kind of helped him out in the end. So, but yeah, I was going to say that you were talking about games that were ranked this weekend. The only ones that I saw, like I said, that Miami Virginia Tech game was a trap game.
Mm-hmm.
We're fucking around with Charlotte. Alabama's fucking around with Eastern Illinois, Tony Romo and Jimmy Garoppolo shit.
Only ones that's ranked is obviously SC, Oregon, and then we got Missouri and Oklahoma, I think, with the other one.
Yeah, and then Pitt just played. They played okay at the beginning, and that's all. Georgia Tech's only a 2.5-point favorite against Pittsburgh, 62 points, and then I think that's it. Prime going to get embarrassed by Arizona State in Boulder this weekend.
I've been embarrassed by everybody.
Yeah, but obviously he still got a job, but that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, final thoughts before we get to the NFL. What are y'all final thoughts on the rankings and on the way the bracket looks right now? One time before we go over to the NFL.
Yeah,
more
brackets.
Yeah, shout out to the bracket. Shout out to the brackets.
Yeah. We need more diversity. There, I'm just gonna say it. More diversity. The playoff selection committee sucks. Shout out to other things more than just my ethnic makeup.
Talk about it. Let's go ahead and look ahead to the recap and talk some NFL. So I did today's show. Let me remove that real quick. Take that off the camera. Today's show, we're gonna talk a lot about QBs, and obviously we're gonna definitely get into.
There you go.
We're gonna definitely get into shout out to Penta, Seattle Miedo. So
who's fucking who?
Yeah, did John say sit on my face?
No, I said Seattle Meadow.
Oh,
no
fear. Seattle Meadow mean?
He said sit on his medal.
Yo, you good?
Wait. No. John talking about iron right now. Crazy.
Nick, you all right, man?
My fault, y'all.
Shout out to Nico. But
I'm gonna say y'all hear him in the background.
Yeah.
Man.
So the QB invasion. There was we're talking a lot about the QBs from this past Sunday.
Queensbridge?
No, the quarterbacks, not them QBs. Shout out to Queensbridge.
Oh, Queensblood.
Whoa.
Well, not them either. Sorry. Shout out to you, 19.
Arkansas.
Stafford, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Josh Allen, Knicks. I chose these 5 particular quarterbacks. I think it was a huge wins for each of these guys on this past weekend. Let's start, obviously, with Mark's boys in Buffalo. Mark, before we recap the picks, what was your thoughts on the way your QB played this past Sunday?
It was a roller coaster. He showed he got mini CTE sometime, and then and then he showed why he's the best player in football. It's just crazy.
I just want to say I wasted a 6-touchdown Josh Allen performance in fantasy football this weekend and still lost by 30. So
By 30?
I still lost by 30.
Damn.
I went into the lead. I went into the last night's game up 20. I had 139 points, and I ended up getting beat 169 to 139. And I had Josh Allen, Travion Henderson, but my problems were Lad McConkey and ASB Amon-Ra didn't show up to work. So
No, you good?
So yeah. Shout out to Dak Prescott, Brandon Aubrey, and George Pickens putting up 60 some odd points or 70 points between the three of them last night. So historic Josh Allen performance and just floundered it. Fucking A.
All right. Bryce Young. How do you win the best games he's played in his career?
6-5.
The Panthers are 6-5. Dave Canales, shout out to Carson, is got them on the outside looking into the playoffs, but no one thought the Panthers were going to be a playoff team. And literally, if a couple things break their way, we could be talking about them in the wild card.
Shout out to Rico Dowdle. I mean, that anybody that picked that man up on the waiver wire before he went off or when he went off, good luck to you. You're probably going to win your league or at least be top 2. That dude's been killing it. And
Who was that?
Rico Dowdle.
Oh, yeah. He been going crazy.
And Chubba Hubbard, your days are numbered. They paid you, but your days are numbered, buddy.
Yeah. It's insane. I had drafted him too. Yeah, he's been totally a non-factor. Caleb Williams. Nick, your former QB at SC.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's going out. He's got the Bears leading the NFC North right now. We're not talking about the $1 million man. We're not talking about the guy who got Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones booted out of Minnesota.
Can you please stop?
And we're not talking about Daniel Jones right now. What you think about how Caleb Williams? I'm trying to. As Nico's basically trying to hijack the show.
Yes, he is. Nico is going crazy.
I think Caleb Williams been playing really, really well. I knew it was kind of going to be his. You kind of hope that would be his breakout season.
Mm-hmm.
It being his 3rd year.
Yeah.
Second year.
Second.
Yeah.
Second year.
You know it's gonna be better than last year. I still think his 3rd year next year will be his breakout year. But he's been playing really well, and he's been doing just enough for the Bears to keep getting the wins.
And then let's go out to the West. Matthew Stafford, look,
MVP.
He's MVP.
Yeah, because of the quarterback stat.
Noodle said, "Who's first place in fantasy league with Caleb Williams as his QB?" Yeah, Noodle, you're number one right now. So shout out to Noodle.
But who Noodle. Let's just be honest. Caleb Williams is not the reason why you're in first place. I remember your team, so that's not the reason why you're in first place. So Don't break your arm off patting yourself on the back. I was there. Okay, I was there.
Ouch.
It's all love, Noodle. It's all love, but I was there. I was there, so I know.
What up, Sherry?
The other picks were better.
And then obviously, one of the games of the day, my boys. What up, She? My boys did it. Bro Knicks, that was probably the best game. Look, best game. Don't look at the stats because he didn't have any touchdown passes. But my eyeballs told me that was the best game Bo Nix has played this season.
The look of him.
He looked, and the Broncos now got a stranglehold on the AFC West.
Is it panic mode time for the Chiefs?
They're 5-5 for the first time in the Mahomes era. But they lose Sunday to the Colts. It's going to be time to ask you questions.
I don't think that
I still see
them going to let that happen.
I still see them getting in as a wild card.
See, prepare to be cheated this weekend.
So just know
it's in Kansas City. They're fucked. They're fucked regardless.
So we'll keep an eye on how this game goes. But I thought Bo had a good game. It definitely had a good final drive. The defense, Jaquan McMillan, the interception, the 2 sacks.
AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
He should be. They're gonna announce it tomorrow. So
that's what I'm saying. Like question mark. Like we
he needs to, but it was great. It was great. A great win for my boys. And then we had QBs who made their first start or got their first bit of pro action.
Hey, shout out to the Neck again. He's 2-0. He's 2-0.
That's
the
right.
Neck is 2-0, baby. He gonna be 3-0 after Thursday.
The Neck is 2-0. Yo, good. That's hey. The Neck is 2-0. It's crazy, but for those who don't know, he's talking about
the Neck.
Yo, you good?
Davis Mills.
Davis Mills has been obviously he's going to be the starter Thursday night when Cody's Texans take on Mark Mills because obviously CJ Stroud is still in concussion protocol.
He practiced today. That's it.
But obviously they're not going to play him on a short week, so
I doubt it.
We will see Davis Mills on. So they've already announced he's been ruled out. Schefter already reported he's been ruled out for Thursday night. So I expect him back probably after that week. But Shedeur Sanders got his first bit of NFL play on Sunday, and we expect he will be the starter come Sunday against Knicks Raiders. Let's not take too long to talk about this topic. Nick, I think you're muted.
I don't know if he's muted or it's just like not picking him up.
Or your mic. But let's talk about Shedeur. What obviously
can't hear you, Nick.
No, we can't hear you, Nick, right now. But Shedeur, obviously, he goes in because Dylan Gabriel, unfortunately, has a concussion.
Yeah. And
clearly he looked like a quarterback who's never took. Did the Browns fail him? We'll get to that what she just asked. He clearly looked like a quarterback who never took a snap with the first unit. They didn't know his cadence. And this is where I don't think Kevin Stefanski is trying to sabotage Shedeur Sanders. I think personally, he probably never wanted Shedeur Sanders. And he's now been forced to deal with Shedeur because Andrew Berry made the decision to trade up for him. Now, or draft him. If I was Shedeur personally, I still would have went to go be a backup for the Ravens, but that's a whole nother conversation. Nick, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, you were saying a lot about Shedeur. Go ahead, man.
Here's the thing. I've been very vocal of my criticism of Shedeur, and I still because everything I'm talking about is based off of like just football. I'm not being biased just because he's Deion's son. I don't think there's certain things that happen to him just because he's Deion's son. Do I believe that he should be a 5th-round quarterback? Absolutely not. But I also was very vocal about him not being a 1st-round quarterback or a 2nd-round quarterback at certain points throughout the season as well. So at this point, I said for this week, because people were just saying, "Oh, just take Gabriel out and you can just throw Shador in and it'll be instant results." Well, obviously that theory was shot to shit throughout this game, because even outside of, I understand, like he's never had first team reps. He literally looked like he didn't know what the hell was going on, like at all. And it looked like some of the things that happened at Colorado at times, and it happened in the NFL. You can tell the NFL is very fast, and he was not used to it. I'm not basing anything off of him off of that one half of play.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people are blowing this out of proportion, completely out of proportion. And I'm like, he's going to play against a team that's sorry this week. So if he wins this game, which I'm predicting that he will.
Oh God.
I hope the best for Shador. I've always said this about all the criticism that I have for him. But, I'm going to judge football players the way I want to judge them. I don't care if you orange, green, whatever. I judge football as a coach. I don't judge it just as a fan. And there are a lot of flaws in Shador's game. And I think that he should have went, like how John said earlier. I think that, sometimes you take a shot on yourself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think he did it this time and it didn't work. And I think this is his first time dealing without, he has to do stuff without a shield, without a protective net. And, sometimes that's a difficult transition at times. The transition from a college quarterback to an NFL quarterback is a big jump that sometimes takes certain guys 5 or 6 years into their career in order to adjust to it. Prime example, look at Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield played well for the Browns at times, but there were a lot more times where he looked like he was absolutely trash. But you get into a right situation, and you get the right coach, and they can help iron out some of those things that you were lacking. And I think that's what happened with Sam Darnold in particular in this situation. I think Baker Mayfield needs to get out of Cleveland, coincidentally. But I think Shador needs to go into this game and show what you can do, win or lose. Show that I should have been at least drafted higher than the 5th round quarterback. Shut some people up. Make some good plays. Even if you lose, make some good plays. You got a team that can't score on the other side of playing against your defense. So you got a chance to really maybe snatch this game away. Shit, you can win this game and get somebody fired, which I hope he does.
All right, Mark, go ahead.
I don't look at numbers when I look at gameplay. I told y'all that before.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't watch the whole time of Shador playing because I'm looking at some film now. Just from what I've seen, of course, it wasn't perfect, but I don't think that he played particularly as bad as what everybody tried to make it seem. The numbers didn't reflect that, but I don't mean that to me. But this is the time for him to build off this. You see, this is your first action. This is your first real game action. And the things that really count, like you can take this and store it in memory bank and keep going. I think he's going to do well. I think he's going to be all right. I'm not the biggest Shador fan, but I think he will be all right. I just think that you give him the times and the reps and everything, he will be a decent quarterback like most of these quarterbacks in the NFL is. There's a bunch of decent quarterbacks. That's all it is. But I think he will be all right. Cody.
I said this. I think it was on the show when y'all were doing the Sunday night lights, and I said that to me, he was like Timu Jacoby Brissett.
Right.
And I didn't mean that in a slight. Like I said, I did not.
Colt McCoy.
Huh? Yeah, and I may have said that, but I'm saying the other night, I said Shador on Sunday looked like Timu Jacoby Brissett. I mean, Jacoby Brissett, he moved. I felt like he moved a lot like Jacoby Brissett. He's trying, but I think that it's something that he's got to work towards. Again, like I still to this day think that his ceiling is like a Colt McCoy season. I don't think that he's ever going to be a prime time starting quarterback in this league. I don't feel like he has the talent. He just doesn't. And that's just not, like I said, not because I hate Shador, not because I'm a racist piece of shit that people have called me because I said this, but it is what it is. Like, I think that, I mean, let's just be honest. He could just be happy. Like, I'm going to use Josh Johnson, for example. Fucking Josh Johnson has played on like 17 teams or in the league, or like 19 teams or some shit like that. And constantly since he's been in the league has played at least one, maybe he started a game or two every season or played in, like, it's okay to be a backup quarterback in the NFL.
Right.
Not everybody can be Lamar Jackson. Not everybody can be Cam Newton. Not everybody can be fucking Dan Marino or John Elway or Tony Romo for that matter. Like, no, it's okay. And I just feel like that if he would get comfortable, and I'm not saying not to have that dog in him, have the dog in you. We want you to have that dog, but don't to where it's self-sabotaging. That's what I'm saying. Don't self-sabotage. So like Nick said, you have every opportunity to go in there and beat the dog shit out of that terrible Raiders team this week. Do it. You have a great defense backing you up. So you already have that advantage. Go in there and just ball out, man. Just ball out. Like, it is what it is. I hope it does work out. I hope next week I can come back on here and say, hey, Browns got to play. I'm looking at the schedule for next week. The Browns got to play. What's this week? We'll be week 13.
They get the Raiders this week, and I think
they get San Francisco at home. San Francisco got a great defense.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got a great defense, and they got a really good running back. Hand the fucking ball to Quinshawn Judkins, like,
right.
And
I agree with that.
Hit Jerry Jeudy on the slant routes because we know you can hit slant routes because that's all that fucking Travis Hunter ran in Colorado.
Ouch! You ain't lying though.
I mean, let's just be honest.
You ain't lying, Cody.
I'm just saying. And then you got two good tight ends, Njoku and Harold Fannin, who's come along. So there you go. You got just a good 4 skill players, a decent set of skill players that just get the ball to them and get it out of your hands, make good decisions. There you go.
Right there.
Yeah, definitely. But let's talk about another story before we get to recap the picks.
Probably fat. I mean, sure, but that's. I'm just trying to give my man a pep. I'm trying to give my man a pep, or give my man a pep talk here.
But there was, speaking of the AFC North, there was some disgusting behavior on the AFC North on Sunday. So during the Steelers Bengals game, it's no secret. There's been this history of trash talk with Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey. And this stems all the way back to Super Bowl 56 here in LA when Jalen Ramsey was with the Rams. When the Bengals lost to the Rams, we all know the infamous play. Had Aaron Donald not got to Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase was gone and left Jalen Ramsey in the dust.
Everybody
leave. So there's a lot of trash talking in this game. But we see Jalen Ramsey throw a punch at Jamar Chase, and we wonder what the heck would he have said or done that did that. Nobody knew. So Jalen Ramsey comes out and said Jamar Chase spit on him. Jamar Chase denied it. Here's the problem with you, Jamar Chase.
There's cameras everywhere, stupid.
We're living in an age of HD cameras.
Yeah.
And they zoomed in, and they saw you spit on this man's jersey. And I'm gonna be clear. I'm shocked that I'm shocked that you're still alive right now. Because you did that to the wrong dude. You would have been needing a gurney to carry you out of that stadium.
You're not Jalen Carter doing that shit that Dak Prescott's soft ass. So
Jared,
don't do that.
And Jamar Chase was suspended one game.
What he did to Jalen Ramsey? Is that the no?
Are you good?
Yeah, that interview in when he was in Jacksonville.
That was crazy. Crazy. And they did hear he did get appeal it, and of course it got denied.
Yeah.
I saw Mike Tomlin's response. That was funny. I thought he should have got 2 games. I gave him they gave him 1 because that was the standard they gave Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
But you got 1 for that, but you get another 1 for just plain out being a flat out liar. That would have, and he's going to lose $500,000 on the game check. But I thought you got to give him at least 2, 1 for the lie, 1 for the act. If he would just admit 1 for, and then it'd been all over. But Cody, get your thoughts. What was your reaction to everything that went down with Jamar Chase?
I'm a big Jalen Ramsey hater, but I'm just gonna be honest. Like, no shade to Fat's comment here about Jalen from Florida State. I hated him since he was at Florida State, and I was in Jax. I lived in Jax at that time when Jalen Ramsey was drafted there. So I always hated that dude. So, and I hated Florida State too. So, but I don't condone spitting on a man at this day and age. Like, I don't want your nasty ass shit in my face. I don't know whose ass you've been eating with that mouth. Like,
hey, yo.
So I'm just saying, like, don't spit on me. Don't. And so I think it's I agree with the one game because that's what they gave Jalen Carter. I don't dislike the whole, like what you just said, John, like maybe another game, but I feel like that needs to be Cincinnati that does that. Right. I don't think the NFL should do that. I think Cincinnati should do it. Or like, all right, motherfucker, you did this. You looked like a dumbass and made us look like dumbasses on TV. Here's at least a quarter. You don't get to start. You don't get to start in week 13. You don't get to start. And so that hurts his game check just regardless, because that's technically not a start, right? So you don't get a start. So that, I mean, that's that's money out of his pocket for being stupid. So,
all right, that was stupid, Jamar, and that was a disgusting. Number one thing, and look, I lived it as a Broncos fan, Romo and JJ Stokes, so I know this is how heinous this act is. Well, Jamar Chase ain't nothing Jalen Ramsey said that guy in your skin that bad to make you spit on this man. Period.
Unless he told him to spit on that thing. He might have said, "Tua, spit on that thing."
Hey, yo! Dude, why do I hear that? Why have I heard that like 5 times anytime someone brings up this discussion?
Hey, you just said, Mark just said it was he was zesty as shit. So
that was a crazy press conference.
Just saying.
I remember it like it was yesterday. But he deserves a suspension. Obviously, the Bengals ain't going anywhere. So
when does Joe Burrow come back?
I hope never. I hope never. I hope he doesn't ever come back.
Practice. He probably won't be back to sometime in the middle of December.
Why
if they're even still in the playoffs.
I would.
Mark, your final thoughts before we get recap these picks.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel a lot of these athletes do stuff on the field because they know that nothing's gonna happen. And so that's the only thing I don't like is you doing shit that can have real repercussions, but you do it on the football field, to know, and you know that they're not gonna let nothing happen, dog. NFL not gonna let nothing really happen to you. But that's trash to me. You doing that, him doing that.
Speaking of, Aaron Rodgers hurt.
He can go to Buffalo too.
By the way, we want to keep an update on that. Aaron Rodgers, he said obviously he's probably going to avoid surgery. It was on his not throwing hand. He's not missing that game Sunday against the Bears. He's not.
He owns the Bears, right?
Yeah, he's the owner of them.
He's not missing that game for nothing.
I saw that.
He has to go out there and response. He's not missing that game for nothing. But let's go ahead and recap our Sunday picks from this past week. And then we'll go ahead and get into the picks for this coming week. So let me go ahead and pull up the schedule from last week, and we'll be ready, and we can get this going and get to calling out names too.
Oh yeah, so he got like I was back to Shador. You know, he got like money stolen from him during the during the game.
200,000. Someone broke into his house during the game. That's some plant stuff. All these
Rex Ryan did it.
all these people breaking into these athletes and entertainers' houses is a plant. That's some plant stuff.
It's not, but that's Rex Ryan. Did it.
Rex Ryan. You sure it's not Rob? It's not Rob Ryan?
I hate both of them, Cody. Honestly, they doing their daddy a disservice.
RP, buddy. Let's go ahead and recap the picks. So, starting Thursday night, the Patriots defeated the Jets, who are also making a QB change starting Sunday. They're going to go to Tyrod Taylor.
As if we didn't already know that.
They going for that. Never mind.
They tried that shit, and then Tyrod got hurt. Just think, Tyrod Taylor been around. He's the reason why we have Justin Herbert.
That's the same reason why I was Shador's. Should look at Tyrod's career. Where did his career start at?
Baltimore.
As the backup to Joe Flacco.
Yep.
All right. Next game, we go over to Spain, and that is the Nessus Dolphins defeated the Commanders.
Fuck analytics, bro. That's all I have to say. Fuck this going for fourth down.
I hate that shit.
I mean, I like going for it for fourth down, but like, can we just like when you can take the damn points, take the damn points.
No, don't worry. We're gonna mention that again during this segment.
I know. We're gonna get down there at the bottom and we'll talk about it again.
So we just talked about this game. The Steelers, they didn't lose Aaron Rodgers due to injury, but they ended up destroying the Bengals with Mason Rudolph coming in relief.
It's Rudolph season, man. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer right now.
Right.
He always does this shit like right around this time.
And then the Chargers. They showed their Charger.
Everybody picked the Chargers too.
As the Jaguars won 35-6 in Duval.
That wasn't even close.
What kind of game was that? Justin Herbert only 81 yards passing.
He had like a whole like 4 fucking fantasy points. Basil Tootin. You can if he's out there, pick him up. Basil Tootin.
All right. And then we have Mark's Bills. Mark has getting a lot of dubs, is catching a lot of dubs lately. The Bills beat Tampa Bay in a game where Josh Allen had 6 touchdowns. And I'm gonna give Cody some props. Y'all didn't listen to the show last week. Cody gave y'all a fantasy football gem. And if y'all did not take advantage of it, I feel sorry for you.
That was you could have run that as a bet. You could have run the guy that he was in $1 million lineup this week too. So that's crazy.
And he showed up.
I did not even take my own advice. So I'm gonna be honest. I didn't take my own advice. I went Rachaad White instead, and that blew up in my face. But Sean Tucker was that guy this week.
I'm gonna explain why we won this game too.
All right. Fats Bears defeated the Vikings. And JJ McCarthy is not looking like that.
We skipped the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, Cody. Your Texans defeated the Titans.
It's all right. That nobody wanted to watch that game anyway. And Jeffrey Simmons said that there's no way that we're better than them. I don't give a fuck what you think, Jeffrey Simmons. We beat you twice, so get the fuck out of here. Once with Davis Mills and once with CJ Stroud. So it is what it is.
And now we go with the game I was about to say. The Fats Bears defeat the Vikings, and JJ McCarthy does not look like it.
Like the movie It?
Like Kirk Cousins is going to be there next year.
Hey, look, I thought they should have went and got him at the trade deadline. The moment that Carson Wentz went down, they should have called him. Made the trade.
Who Carson Wentz go down on?
Are you good?
Oh.
All right, next game. The Panthers, we talked about this earlier. The Panthers defeated the Falcons. Speaking of Kirk Cousins.
With Kirk Cousins. And he will be starting for the rest of the season.
Yes, because Michael Penix.
You said the Panthers won, right?
Yes, in overtime. And Michael Penix suffered a knee injury. and he's getting a second opinion, but it does not look good.
Yeah,
By the way, I did not
ACL,
know
dude.
this. He cannot take snaps behind center because of all the knee injuries he's had since college. Well, it was at Indiana. He had the 2 ACLs when he was at Indiana.
Yeah.
And then obviously
What on each leg, right?
yeah. And then the Packers defeat the Giants.
Jameis Winston should have. I mean, that was shout out to Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Chuck and Duck, man.
Jameis Winston should have been a quarterback of the Raiders.
By the way, the Giants the Giants showed more fight on Monday Night Raw than they did against the Packers.
The Brown with the still.
Shout out Cam Scatterboo. By the way, Cam Scatterboo wasn't going to put himself in harm's danger. Can we relax, people? It was a good bit.
Did you see his taco take? Cam Scatterboo's taco. Do you eat the taco sideways? Like he said, he's like, how do you eat a taco? Do you turn your head sideways? And are you submissive to the taco? Are you dominant to the taco?
Let me shut up.
And then somebody asked him, because this was on his stream, and like somebody was like, how much to make it clap?
Yo, he's streaming the taco?
He's talking about eating a taco. Yeah, he's talking about eating a taco, turning his head and all this kind of shit. And then he's like, then somebody said, how much to make it clap? And he said, hell no. Oh, no, 10K to make it clap. On the stream.
To make the taco clap. Wow.
No, make it. I don't think the taco.
Well,
he wasn't talking about the taco clapping. I think he was making some cheeks clap, bro.
Yeah, he was. That was making. Speaking of making it clap, shout out. It's a dope record. Yeah, shout out. That was a dope record by Busta Rhymes and Sean Paul. Let's go to the afternoon games. The 4 o'clock window. Niners destroy the Cardinals, even though Jacoby Brissett threw for like 700.
Packers?
Packers beat the Giants.
Michael Wilson's out on waiver wires. Pick him up.
I saw him. Okay. Obviously, Jacoby Brissett set the completion record with 47.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Packer. You know what's so funny? John, remember during that game when Josh was talking about they should put in Kyler Murray back?
Yeah.
Then man, the offense look a lot better with Jacoby Brissett.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody picked the 49ers, right?
Yeah.
So talking about Jacoby Brissett, and I told you he was Drew Sanders' Timu Jacoby Brissett. So in Jacoby Brissett's first start in New England, in his first game, he went 6 for 9 with a 66.7 completion percentage for 92 yards, and he was sacked twice. So there you go. There's my point. Stats haven't failed me yet. So there's my comp. I think that's a good comp. There, Shedeur Sanders strive to be Jacoby Brissett.
All right, next game. This is one of the big games of the day. The Rams defeated the Seahawks 21-19. Sam Darnold, 4 interceptions. So Al Bundy is the 4 touchdown game. Is the 4 interception game what's his name? Was it Steve or the Jefferson Darcy?
Nate Peterman. Oh.
Or was it the other guy? What was Marcy's first husband's name? Was it Steve? What, Steve? From Married with Children?
I'm trying to remember his name.
Oh.
I forgot what his last name was, but Steve was her first husband, and then it was Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he pulled the Jefferson. And I don't mean George.
My concern with this, and I know the Rams pulled out the game, but they have 4 interceptions and won by 2.
Yeah. The defense that Seattle defense is no joke. That Seattle defense is no joke. That was the only reason why that game was even close. Because they didn't give up a touchdown. That Seattle defense.
Who fighting the disabled?
That happened at Raw last night when the Judgment Day and Cam Scatterboo got into a little shoving match with Nessa's guy Dom Mysterio.
I mean, Matthew Stafford only had 130 passing yards.
And so that's how that went. And then speaking of Shedeur Sanders, the Ravens defeated the Browns. Myles Garrett had 4 sacks, became I think the third or fourth player to have 4 straight seasons with 14 sacks.
Why didn't? No, I know.
He had 15. He's got 15. He's on pace to break the sack record, and it's going to be absolutely meaningless.
It wouldn't have been meaningless if it was in Buffalo
or in Denver. Or we would just ask for a trade to a contender, Miles. But took the money. Took the money. He took the money. Not just take the money, but
Max Crosby learned from this.
Please.
Max Crosby learned from this. Please don't be self-deprecating.
Come to Denver, Maxwell.
Jesus.
Speaking of Denver, my boys defeated the Chiefs. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to the defense. Mahomes looked at shit. So we got the job done. And then speaking of going for it on fourth down, the Detroit Lions. Oh my God. Shout out to everyone who put up the Sunday Night Lights on Sunday. And we'll be back on Sunday. Lose to the Eagles on a BS pass interference, play. But they lost because Dan Campbell's a total dummy. 0 for 5. Yeah. By the way, Mark, Cody, and all those watching and listening on YouTube and X, there's been only 2 times where a team has went 0 for 5 on fourth down in the game. Both of those teams were the Detroit Lions coached by Dan Campbell.
That said, Max Crosby going to Chicago. Max Crosby not living in Vegas.
No, I don't think he lives in Vegas either. He's a Raider for sure. But still, I'll take him in Denver. You never just change your mind, Max.
Oh no. All right.
And then Monday night, speaking of the Raiders, they get destroyed by the Cowboys, who of course playing with heavy hearts. First game since the passing of their teammate Marshawn Neiman. And they go into Vegas and destroy the Raiders. And Pete Carroll, I said it last week, and I keep saying it. I think he's lost some miles on his fastball.
I don't. I mean, he probably
fucking CD. You got blowed out like that, and CD Lamb and George Pickens were benched for the first series.
I really think he's lost some miles on his fastball. You're paying Chip Kelly $6 million to the OC, and you have the 31st ranked offense. You draft Ashton Genty with a top 6 pick, and he had 7 yards total of rushing.
No. That's not the problem. The problem is he has 6 carries.
You're right. And number one, if you're going to give him 6 carries, put him in a situation where he gets like 5 yards a carry.
Well, he's not playing Buffalo. And 2, he had 11 yards on 1 carry and rounded up with 7.
And by the way, Geno Smith was the leading rusher that game with 14 yards.
Yes. Geno
Smith is, how should I say?
Oh, necessary.
Over.
No, Max can come to Miami. He'll look good until. What y'all gonna do? Trade him to the Eagles?
All they're gonna do is trade him to the Chiefs.
Yeah, y'all gonna trade him to another division, right? Another contender too? Just like I did Jalen Phillips. Hey, no. So y'all gonna keep getting this slander. Just trade Jalen Phillips to the one coach. By the way, who was the defensive coordinator? What was Vic Fangio at before he was in Philly?
Oh, wait.
No, well, he was head coach. What was his last job at?
He was in Miami, and they all hated him. They all hated him supposedly because he was too rough. That's a lie. Because look what Jalen Phillips is doing in offense, in that defense. I'm sorry, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all basically just sent Jalen Phillips to the one defensive coordinator who knows how to unlock all his potential, along with another bunch of, no pun intended, dogs. I think it was something about, like, I heard statistic that it was like the average amount of yards with him on the field was like 40 something yards a drive or some shit like that. And without him, it was like 60 or some shit. That was a weird number. It was like, so he significantly impacted the game with him on the field versus him not on the field for the Eagles.
That said, you thank Nessa for y'all sending Jalen Phillips to Philly. I would too if I was an Eagles fan. Just up there just trading talented players. And that's all the week. That's all the picks from week 11. How we do, Mark?
Well, John, it was only me and you because Nick wasn't here. You won, and then I'm not saying JoJo.
Yeah, I took a lot of risk last week. So
yeah, you did. I was looking at some of these picks. I was like, did he really pick there? Or was I tripping?
no, I did. I took a lot of risk last week. I was not following.
Chris might have. Yeah, she picked all the games except for the Chargers.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go ahead and get to.
Shout out to Nessa and JoJo and shout out to Chris.
Yeah, that's one. All right, let's go ahead and look ahead to
Look ahead
to week 12 this week. We'll get these picks ready. So if you're in the picks admin, let us know now. We're gonna get this going.
I'm not gonna pay Nick on here this week.
All right, so we got the schedules up. Yeah, shout out to Team Tahana. Also, keep an eye on
Cody, Tessa, and Joe. What the comment said?
All right, Sam, Bella. Oh, and it was Chris and Fat. By the way,
that's all.
All right. So by the way, as we're getting here to the picks, let me show you how the current playoff picture looks right now.
Curve look?
How the current playoff picture looks in the NFL. The Broncos right now have
John trying to show off, man.
Then you have the Patriots leading the East. You have the Colts leading the South. The Steelers leading the North. Mark's Bills will have the top wild card at number 5. The Chargers are 6. The Jaguars are 7. Over in the NFC, you got the Eagles with the 1 seed. The Rams and now lead the West at number 2. The Bears, Bears are number 3. Next, Buccaneers will be number 4. Then you have the Seahawks at 5. The Packers at 6. The Niners at 7.
That NFC South and North is crazy trash.
And right now, if you look at right now I have the draft order. The Titans right now look like the Titans and the Giants have picks 1 and 2.
Again?
Well, last year it was the Browns, and the Browns have the 3rd pick. So the 3 teams who picked in the top 3 will probably pick in the top 3 again this year, with the Saints and the Jets rounding out the top 5. The Raiders 6, the Commanders
6 pick last year, right?
Yeah, that was actually Jinty. The 7th pick going to the Commanders. The 8th pick going to the Rams via the Falcons.
Oh my
James
God.
Pierce trade.
My guy James Pierce, Fall Nation was good.
God, the Falcons are.
And then obviously the Bengals 9 and the Cardinals will round out the top 10. Nessa's Dolphins are right outside the top 10 at number 11. How about this? The Chiefs, the Ravens will be 14. The Chiefs will be 15. Cody, right now your Texans will be 16.
Blasphemy.
Well, obviously they're still early. I said Bears got to get Jeremiah Love. We want everybody from the Notre Dame with the Bears. So let's go ahead and get to these picks. Let's start Thursday night.
Like I said, the picks, the Jeremiah Love going to the.
That's right now. This would be the 18 because obviously it's what 1, 3. These are the 14 playoff teams. So these are the 18 picks. These would be the 18 picks.
Jeremiah Love not going that high at 1.
Mm-hmm.
He's really about to be the best player in college.
He'll be a 2nd round pick for sure.
I think he'll be a 1st round pick.
Well, I think we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and get to the picks. Thursday night, starting with Mark, the battle of the brand. Mark's Bills, Cody's Texans in Houston on Prime Video. He is the best player in college football. Ain't no denying that.
Mario Williams?
Huh?
Mario Williams?
No, I was just about to say that.
That's just diabolical.
Cody, I was just about to say Mario Williams.
That's diabolical. Both of y'all were going to say him.
Kevin Johnson. He went to the Bills too, didn't he?
I know.
That's another one of our 1st round picks. Went over there.
Kevin Johnson. I remember Kevin Johnson.
I remember Rick Spot got taken by Jason Kidd.
Out, not that KJ.
Oh,
no, shout out to Fix It. It's a good restaurant out here in LA.
I'll say that I'll go. Obviously, I'll give y'all one that should have been he could have been so great if he would have just not been injured and and they wouldn't have caught him with PEDs. Will Fuller.
Will Fuller. Oh,
Jerry Hughes.
Hey, there's another one that came from y'all to us.
Jerry Hughes.
Devin Singletary.
Oh, yeah.
How many dudes y'all play for the same team, man? Devin Singletary.
The obvious one, Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yep. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
I totally forgot he didn't play, but he played for like every. Oh, great. Lucas Lang. Oh, no. Lucas. Deontay George fell on the back of Lucas' knee, and Lucas does not look happy right now. He looks like he's in pain. Hopefully he's okay.
Who fell on the back of his knee?
Deontay George.
Oh, that's like when dude fell on
that was Solomon Hill did LeBron. Mm-hmm. Don't remind me. I'm getting PTSD from that. Should want to
catch. Hey, Cody, one more. And this is one of my favorite receivers. Eric Modes.
Oh, that was early on. Yeah. Yep. Early on. That's like 2007 or 6, some shit like that.
So see everyone that's in the picks.
It's okay. It's all right. I mean, last time we played them in Houston, they came here and we won by 3. So
yeah, y'all will pass. It was dominating.
We're wearing the candy paint on Thursday night. So
ice cream paint job.
That shit is gonna be. That's my favorite. My favorite uniform. The red helmets and the all red uniform, battle red uniforms, candy paint. Yeah. Them bitches are sweet. Like, they're fucking dope. So,
all right. Next game. This goes to Sunday. The Patriots take on the Bengals.
Junior Staya.
Rest in peace. Willie McGinnis. Shot the Long Beach.
Corey Dillon? No?
Yo, you good?
Sorry. Kevin Falk.
Yo.
Kevin Falk. Oh, Sam's here. Yeah, I got. Yeah. Okay, good.
He played for Cincinnati too.
Kevin Falk.
Kevin Falk.
No. I got off that because why I was like, all right, I won't throw another one out there. Oh, Ocho Cinco.
There you go.
Ocho Cinco.
Curtis Martin. Curtis Martin played for the Jets, and that nigga's crazy.
Curtis Martin had his first breakout season with the he went to the Super Bowl with the fucking Patriots.
With the Patriots. Yeah. No, I'm saying, but he played for the Patriots and the Jets. So fuck him.
It's kind of crazy because I didn't feel people to.
One of the most underrated. Let me say this: one of the most underrated running backs of all time.
By the way,
for sure,
dope Hall of Fame speech. If y'all want to hear about a dude who you did not think was going to make it out the gutter, go find Curtis Martin's Hall of Fame speech. Dope. Tom Brady. All right, next game.
Nice pull, Noodle, but
overrated.
Damn,
that was overrated.
That's crazy though. It's still crazy that you were going to Bengals though. That's a pick from me last week. I got to get back on the train here. I've fallen off. So
next game we got the Jets and the Ravens.
Tyrod.
I was going to say Tyrod too. Obviously picking the
Joe
Ravens.
Flacco.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's right too. That is actually right. Bart Scott.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm not ever picking the Jets. So.
And clearly, the great Bella says, Sam says the Ravens.
Everybody's saying the Ravens, right?
Yeah. When I said earlier, Josh Johnson, he played for Baltimore and the Jets.
Black chickens.
Racist.
That's you heard.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Steven Spielberg. I don't know what they got to do with anything.
All right. Next game, we got the game of that window, and that's going to be the Colts and the Chiefs in KC.
I want to pick the Colts so bad.
I do too.
But the refs is the rep.
Yeah, the
Shane,
NFL,
sorry.
the NFL is gonna sucker their ass on this one. Pick up Alec Pierce if you need a wide receiver. He's available out there in about 65% of all leagues. He's available.
He said, Mark, sock you out, Sanchez. He's fired. He's Mark. I'm unemployed, Sanchez now.
Yeah. Drew Brees took his job.
Yeah, he sure did.
They took our germs.
Sam said,
I don't think anybody got that joke but you, Nick.
No, I got it.
That's funny. I got the Colts though. I got paid.
I really want to say that it's gonna be the fucking Colts so bad.
Chris got the Colts. The Pat got the Chiefs. Man, I guess I'm going to go.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know I got Buffalo.
Hold on. Mark, right. Mark got your one right down right now. Go ahead. You got Buffalo.
Yeah. I got New England.
Yep.
I got the Ravens, and that's where we at. And I got the Colts.
All right. I got Neil Smith.
Fuck it.
You got Will Smith.
I'll
Neil
go.
Smith. Relax. Will Smith.
I'll go Joseph Adai.
Joseph Adai.
She got the Colts.
Yeah. I feel like the ref's gonna be. Can I say the Zebras though? I'm gonna just put a asterisk by this game because I feel like the ref's gonna be involved.
Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna be some sales.
What you got, John? Oh, Colts. I mean, Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs.
Don't fuck that. Give me the Colts, man.
I'm rooting for the Colts though. Shit, I'm rooting for you, bro. All right, Fat. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. I know you probably are. I probably gotta tell you to do this, but I know you're gonna do it anyway. Go tell mom. I know you're gonna probably be with moms on Sunday.
That's funny.
Go be with moms. Tell them you love her. But I'm picking but I'm picking Gail Sayers. Even though I know Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears, but I don't think he's healthy.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is playing.
He said he's going. He said by hook or by crook, he's not missing this game.
He said he got a hook to show the crooks to
Yo,
make
you
him
good?
play.
Yo, you good?
He said he crooked the hooker.
Where he gave the hooker the crook.
I don't know.
Wait.
Was it raining?
Ain't that what South Carolina did to Tennessee?
Yo, shut up.
They cocked that hooker.
Yeesh.
Well, they blew that comeback against.
They blew comeback. What?
Oh man. Hey, blowing the comeback is crazy.
So
That
eating your own cake better?
Six all time in the 3-point list.
So the Bears are only a 3-point favorite. So 3-point favorite, 24 points. This is a 45 point over under. And
Fake.
Okay. All right, here's you a waiver wire pickup too. Pick up Kenneth Gainwell because it's Kenneth Gainwell time now because of what's his name? Warren might not play.
Jalen Warren.
And or Caleb Johnson. Keep him in your back pocket. Stash him.
Right.
But fuck it. Let's roll. Let's roll with Troy Polamalu.
Austin Reeves, what kind of dumb play was that?
You got Troy Polamalu?
Yeah, I'll go easy one here, and I'll just take the Steelers just because I don't trust the Bears.
Oh, I'm a foul Laurie Marketing on a 3 right before halftime.
Is Luka still in? Luka went out?
Yeah, Luka went out.
So I got Fat got the Bears. I got the Bears. Chris had who? Same picture. Nessa and JoJo said the Bears. The Bears. John, you said who?
I got the Bears too.
So the Bears have beaten Geno Smith. They didn't beat Dak Prescott. They beat what's his name? Oh yeah, they did beat Dak. Sorry, they beat Dak.
Yeah, Nick,
early.
get out the comments, dog. Get out the comments.
So Luka's in it.
Okay.
They beat Jaden Daniels.
I thought he was out, but still, what the hell was Austin Reeves doing?
Spencer Rattler.
She got the Bears. Chris got the Bears.
Joe Flacco, Lucky.
Yeah, who Nick got?
No.
I got the third best running back of all time. Walter Payton.
Well, who's number 2?
Huh?
Who's number 2 if he's 3?
Oh man, we'll talk about that later.
Oh boy. All right, next game. We beat.
He a Super Bowl MVP. Oh, and I'm being extra biased when I say it.
Fat, I'm killing your vibe here. Sorry.
You said Bo Jackson?
Nah, the nigga who blocked for Bo Jackson.
Marcus Allen.
Oh boy.
Yep.
All right, next game. We got the Vikings and the Packers.
This is a bad game, but give me
Dorsey Nuggets.
you stupid. I was just about to say that.
Pick up Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, Manny Wilson. So Fat said so. Nick just dumb.
Well, I said he third, and I said I was being. And look, and I said I was being biased.
Sam said Packers. Bella says Packers. Nessa said Packers.
Packer.
Hey, Mark.
Somebody want to get Packers.
How good do you think Ashton Jesse would be if he played for the Chargers?
I don't know. That line kind of terrible too, but he'd be better than the Raiders.
Hey, John.
Hmm?
Hey, you think you'd be cool with Ashton Jesse in your team?
Heck yeah. We need that's the running back Sean Payton needs.
Hey, all right, cool.
I said the other day. He always had a power back like Pierre Thomas or Mark Ingram. Then he had a change of pace back like Reggie Bush and Kamara.
You said power in her back?
Yo,
Wait, ain't that what TD Jakes called? Did he?
no,
Oh, wait, wrong show.
nope. You Nick with that jump shit. Don't ever mention that.
All right. Who got Cody? Who you got?
Bubba Frank. Bubba Franks. The Bubba Franks from the University of Miami. Bubba Franks.
Bubba Franks. All right. And then Fat got Ahman Green. Nick, who you got?
Ooh, that's tough. I think I got Clay Matthews.
All right, Packer. All right. Next game,
Detroit Lions. Give me
Detroit versus the Giants.
Give me Matthew Stafford. Hey, Jameis Winston should be the Raider quarterback. I'm gonna keep saying it.
I'm still waiting on a notification for Chip Kelly to be fired.
That's not gonna happen. He could be your new head coach.
Who is?
Chip Kelly.
Never thought I would say this, Sam.
Huh?
I said I never thought I'd say this, but damn, I wish we would have got Sam Darnold.
Sam said Lions.
Hey,
I'm telling you, y'all should have got Jameis Winston.
Lions are 10.5-point favorites.
Hey.
Take the points.
Hey, Mark.
Take the fucking points.
Don't be surprised if we try to go after a certain backup quarterback in San Francisco next year.
The Tom Brady's son.
Yeah, he's good. Keontae George is nice.
Lions. Chris said Lions.
I said Lions got Andre Ware. Let me.
Keontae George, Noodle. Cody.
Mac Jones.
Charles Rogers.
Reggie Bush.
Oh, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, Keontae George is nice. He is a baller.
She said she's smashing Emmanuel Lewis.
I said,
Sam, ain't that Webster?
Wait. Everybody chill. Hey, I already understand where the joke about to go. I need for everybody to chill out.
All right.
Wait, Webster's still here, right?
Yes, Webster's still here. Gary Coleman is.
Wait, Webster's still here?
Webster's still here.
No, Webster gone.
Gary Coleman's gone. Webster's still here. Emmanuel Lewis is still here.
Damn, that nigga the Magic Johnson of midgets.
Yo, you good?
Bruh.
Oh,
All right,
My
next
bad.
game. Seahawks versus the Titans.
Oh God.
where the fuck Mark at?
I think he would go get some at the dough.
It's 13.5 points to the Seattle. Fucking A, that's a murder. That's murder.
R.I.P. to Kenny Easley.
Didn't one of them get kicked down the stairs by his wife?
Where?
One of the little people.
I don't know what's that playing with Gary Coleman. Rest in peace.
That was Gary. I think it was Gary Coleman.
That was definitely Gary Coleman.
Messed up. His wife kicked him down the stairs.
She put that nigga like Charlie Brown tried to kick that football on Peanuts.
I heard it was just like a portal.
I go Matt Hasselbeck.
You
Here?
good? Hasselbeck. I just caught that. That's right. Hasselbeck did play for both.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He played for the Titans and the Seahawks.
I'm just right Seattle for everybody. Because if y'all pick the Titans, then I'm arresting y'all.
Douglas Baldwin. There you go.
If y'all pick the Titans, I'm calling the cops on y'all when I call on Brandon Bean.
Let me get Cortez Kennedy.
Rest in peace. Shout out to Jermaine Kearse. All right, next game is the Shador starting debut
Lord.
against Knicks Raiders.
Clay Matthews.
Daddy Matthews, huh?
Hey, Clay Matthews, Jim Brown, Otto Graham.
It's only Vegas is only favored by 3.5 here.
Who got the better
Cody
quarterback?
Kessler. Exactly.
I really don't know.
Hey, who does?
Sam got the Browns.
Hey.
I'm gonna pick the Browns.
Hey.
I'm gonna go with the better defense here. Because that's who's gonna be on the field the whole game.
Hey, look. At least the Browns ought to run the ball.
Yeah, let me go with Nick Chubb.
Just imagine if you had Kevin Stefanski, Nick.
I brought that up in the chat.
If you guys had Kevin Stefanski, Ashton Genty would be looking at 700 or 800 yards already.
See, that's where the technical part of football. See, yeah, a lot of listeners wouldn't understand if we got to the technical part of why a lot of this shit is going on. But just know it's that's why I keep saying fire Chip Kelly. He's a big reason why the running game isn't working.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work for him.
Tim Brown.
No.
We got Vegas.
Who the hell picked the Raiders?
This is from the Bay.
Man, look.
I'm Team Brown. Oh.
I'm definitely Team Brown.
I know one thing. Hey, the Raiders about to have Shador Sanders looking like Steve McNair.
I was think Stinks were going to say that name. All right.
Who next? They picked Vegas.
Yeah, they picked the Raiders.
Josh Gordon. There we go. Browns.
I got Browns. Sorry, Raiders.
All right, next game.
Shit, they are.
Jaguars versus the Arizona Cardinals.
I have the Jaguars. This might be an easy win too. The Jaguars coaching staff is very, very good. Trevor Lawrence is still trash, but their coaching staff is very good.
Give me the Jugs.
Yeah, shout out to Jugs.
2.5 point favorites on the road. The Jags are here.
Calais Campbell.
I got Marquise Lee. John, you need to chill out.
All right. Mercedes Lewis.
He didn't. Yeah.
Does now?
Hey, if that Jaguars team would have won the Super Bowl that year, they would have been considered one of the better defenses of all time. because they were on a legendary, crazy run, and they was putting up numbers that were like unheard of. But since they fucking lost because they fucking quarterback is trash, they'll never be talked about. But that defense was absolutely crazy for like 1 year.
Is that what they're the two good D tackles?
The whole defense was good. Like
Malik
everybody.
Jackson was on that team.
That was Jalen Ramsey with what was the other corner's name? He was only good over there too. I think it was AJ Bouye. No.
Yeah, don't say that
It was Bouye. Oh, my bad, Cody. My bad, Cody. Oh, my bad, John.
You're good.
He was trash and oh, when he was over there, he was good. Who else they had?
Stole money.
I think they had the
they had Mark's boy Paul Posluszny.
Oh, Posluszny, yeah, he was over there. Him,
Malik Jackson. That was when Calais Campbell was there.
Miles Jack.
Ngakwe was there.
Yep.
He sure was. That defense was good.
Tayshaun Gibson was a safety. I was living in Jacks at that time. I had just moved back here.
Cody, you got the Jacks?
Yeah, I'm gonna go MJD. But
Right,
I feel like the Cardinals could beat them though.
All right, next game.
Michael Wilson, pick him up.
Falcons versus the Saints.
Nobody.
Reggie Bush.
Nick, you say you got who?
Reggie Bush.
Wait, who they play?
They're playing the Saints and Falcons.
Saints are 1.5 point favorites.
The rookie they drafted.
Chuck.
Oh no, that ain't gonna work. No, I'm still gonna pick that fucking Reggie Bush.
That's just said Jermaine Dupri. By the way, Sunday, 1:15.
Who did
Sam, where you pick at for the next game? Bella said Julio Jones.
So everybody picking the Falcons pretty much.
Let's go. No, I'm gonna go. I think actually.
I guess I'll go with Ward then.
Give
Damn,
me Dion.
Hey, y'all see we traded Taylor Ward.
Who's favorite this game, Cody?
Who's favored in this game?
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
It's New Orleans by 1.5.
Yeah, this is pretty much a pick 'em.
Mark, we traded Taylor Ward to the Orioles for Grayson Rodriguez.
Yeah, I just saw that. By the way, Sunday, if you're not busy, 1:15, a culture class presentation, the Southern Civil Warfare. So Trail, our boy, and JB, Dale, Champ, Drell, they're going to be doing a watch along during the Saints game, Saints in the Falcons game. So if you want 115, wherever the game starts, watch the game with the fellas.
I'm gonna go Roddy White.
Roddy
White.
She didn't say him, but let's go to the next one. She will see who's favorite.
Who you got?
She got Falcons.
Who you got?
Yeah, give me the Falcons. Ward man. All right, next game. We got
me, Mark.
Yeah, I got you Falcons, right?
Eagles versus the Cowboys.
Bruh.
Philly's only favored by 4.5.
They're not about to win this game. I got did Rodney Peete play for the Cowboys too?
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. They're about to win this game, bro. And look, I'm calling it right now. Not only are they going to win this game, they're about to dominate this game, bro.
I got the Cowboys too.
They're about to dominate this game.
Oh, Bella got the Eagles, though.
Hey, they could. Hey, look, and I told people this. I'm not saying it because they happened against us, but I knew that combination of Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams was going to work immediately. Those two are too much. They are too much. Both of those players are too good to be on the same team.
Odigizua is not bad either. That dude's not bad either.
And look, and he's benefiting so much because you have to account for both of those dudes in the middle of the middle of your defense. You have to block them, and they have to be down block, double team. You have to pick your poison. It makes it easier for these for the ends or whatever, and for them to do the blitzes and everything. Oh man, boy, I would love to be a defensive coordinator.
Give me the Eagles. Give me Michael Vick. All right,
Who Cody Vick?
Cody, who you got?
Jason Witten. I'll go with Cowboys here. I hate the fucking Cowboys, but the Kelly Greens ain't going to look good when they lose.
All right, Sunday night lights. Rams, Buccaneers at SoFi.
It'll be a good game.
Give me Leonard Floyd.
Hey, chill out, fam.
He was sitting on the sidelines the other day for the Falcons.
And Dominican Sue.
You all right?
We talked about this dude earlier. Give me Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, I got one for you. Kevin Carter. Y'all remember him? The defensive end?
After we went to Florida.
Yep.
Oh, Christy.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Edwin Ross's HR has been in the building. Oh, now she's coming in. Oh, 73. She's coming in.
Yeah, shit. I know. I saw her video pop up. I think it was on Facebook. I saw her video. Nice shout out. Nice. I love the promo, Christy. I love the promo. Keep that hype for the Bears.
All right.
I heard him, man.
You heard who? You heard John?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'm just making sure. Hey, Fat didn't pick the last game.
Hey, that's why I said I'm already knowing.
All right.
And it wasn't a lie.
Just saying. Belichick, Kurt Warner.
Fuck Kurt Warner.
Did we say Baker Mayfield here?
No.
That's funny. Hey, hold on. I don't find that funny.
That changed his career.
Hey, I don't find that funny.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the Raiders just known for changing quarterbacks' careers. That a bitch.
For the best or the worst.
Cody, John.
Oh, I got the Rams.
Yeah, I went Kevin Carter.
So yeah, Kevin Carter.
Rams. Sorry.
And Nick.
Yo.
Rams.
Oh, my bad. I got I got Deacon Jones.
R.I.P.
Last game is
Monday night, Panthers, 49ers.
Why the hell is this a Monday night game?
the same reason why we had this Monday night game yesterday.
Man, I don't get it.
We've been having some bad primetime games.
Yeah, man. The Thursday night games have been better than the Monday night games over the past few weeks.
Okay,
that ain't saying much.
So, we said the Rams were only favored by 7. We're favored by 7 over Tampa. San Francisco's only favored by 7 over Carolina. So that just tells you how bad San Francisco is.
That is true.
Garrison Hurst.
With that being said, I got Julius Peppers.
Pick up Brian Robinson Jr. if he's available and stash him because they're going to start limiting CMC eventually. Yeah. You said Julius Peppers?
Yeah.
Let's go 49ers.
That's a hell of a.
Yes, we got 49ers.
Let's go 49ers.
I think this shit is. I think Bryce Young gets exposed this week.
They got the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'm going to Jeff Garcia.
49ers. John, who you got?
Garrison Hurst. Fast at Dana Stubblefield.
I got the Browns.
Me too. And then
That's crazy.
Bella has Bella said T.O.
Tito.
I'm going to say, yeah, T.O. Yeah, T.O.'s good. Those are good initials.
Oh, I would have said Tito.
Yeah, exactly.
This nigga crazy.
That's it. All right, we don't get up out of here. Mark,
Nope.
Cody, final words for you before y'all squads
Win.
duke it out on Thursday.
Oh.
Oh,
Go ahead, Cody. You can go first.
I mean, we need to win to stay in the playoff hunt. I mean, 5-5. If we win this week and the Colts lose, I mean, and the Chiefs lose, I wish that both of them fuckers could lose because then that's good for me. So need a win. Go out here and show why we throw the H's up. That's it. Let's go.
Nick, final word for the Raiders before you and for SC.
Fire Chip Kelly. The UFC, you need to win this game. This is a big game because we need to win out, and we need just win out. You control your own destiny by winning.
I need Lori Mark.
Your destiny is in your own hands.
Yeah, you got that. All right, we gonna get up out of here. Check me tomorrow. Check me next to JoJo Trail tomorrow on Sports4U Wrestling. Check me out. Check me and Mark back here on Friday, recapping this Thursday night game and talking more NBA, more NFL. And we can head to the big college football weekend for Knicks Trojans and versus Oregon. Hit that.
Was Mark doing the Trump dance?
I don't know. Might get you punched by Deron Payne.
Is that this dance?
That's what got Almiron St. Brown punched by Deron Payne. But
what? Doing Trump?
Hey, yo. Or you mean
is his name Bubba?
You mean Donica Lewinsky?
You're fake
Wait.
news. Put out the Epstein files.
wait.
It doesn't matter. I'm not in there. It doesn't matter.
Hey, whatever happened to Danica Patrick?
I don't know.
She makes a lot of dumbass comments though.
Yeah,
that's why nobody likes her.
Pretty much. But we'll see y'all on Friday.
What the fuck is Friday?
It's not Friday.
What the fuck is that? Hey,
I'm confused this shit.
Friday.
Hey, listen. John, I understand why John is thrown off a little bit. John is distracted.
No, Friday.
But he's something there, Mark.
All right, Christy. Here we go. All right. Check us out Friday night, and we gonna get up out of here. Cody, enjoy the game Thursday. Nick, see you next week. And
yes, sir.
We'll see y'all on Friday. And peace out, everybody.